Good evening, Facebook Live, and welcome to this special live video today, the day before Shrove Tuesday, the day before Pancake Day. So yes, tomorrow is Pancake Day. So I've got my saucepan out and we're ready to get tossing today. Today we're going to make some low carb, keto friendly pancakes. And I'm also going to show you some low carb toppings that you can have on it. I'm also going to show you just some other healthy toppings you can put on pancakes. Maybe you want normal pancakes, which is fine. If you think about it, the ingredients in pancakes, the actual base, is fine. You know, it's not too bad. It's just eggs, it's just flour, it's just milk. So the actual ingredients aren't too bad. Generally with pancakes, it's what you kind of top on them, which boosts the calories so high as well. So we'll be talking about that a little bit later. Welcome Maureen, hi Caroline, hi Christina, hi Donna. Christina's saying she loves pancakes. I also love pancakes. So this is why it's so important I have some keto ones. Donna shared in our group. Donna's one of our slimmers and she did have some normal pancakes today with some Nutella and a strawberry. They looked amazing, Donna. They really did. Right guys, so as always, let's get cooking. So I'm going to be using today in my, as I said, it's a keto pancake I'm making. So I'm going to be using some free range eggs. I'm going to be using my keto shake. If you've got protein shakes, any other shake that you've got, it's absolutely fine, guys. So I'm using a chocolate keto one, but you can use vanilla, coconut, whatever you've got. I'll just answer Donna's question. I've got to make some more for John after he saw mine earlier. It's not even, wait, Donna, tomorrow, it's all about tomorrow. I'm showing you tonight, not because I want you to make them tonight, so you're ready for tomorrow. So tell him to wait till tomorrow, because you're going to be making them again tomorrow, I'm sure, Donna. Sam's waving, big wave to you, Sam. Okay, so let's get cooking. So what I'm going to do is get this recipe, by the way, is going to make two medium-sized pancakes. So I'm just going to break my 2 eggs into my measuring container, which is actually a shake container. I'm just going to put that in the bin, and I'm just washing my hands. Sorry for moving out of shot. Oh, Donna's waiting to try these, yes. They're going to be lovely, Donna. So what I've got in here is 2 eggs. So I've just put that in there. And then when I make up this shake, so whatever your protein shake is, you need to put the same amount of liquid. So I need 200 ml of liquid to add to this shake. So what I've done is put the eggs up to here, which is 100 ml. And then what I'm going to do is to move over to my water filter in the corner. And I'm going to add the liquid so it's got up to 200. So let me just do that now. So as I said, I'm just filling that container up. So I've filled it up, look, with water just till it says 200 ml. And then what I'm going to do is just to make the shake as per normal. So in here, so this is the Slim Fast Keto Fuel Shake, rich chocolate flavour. It's so nice, honestly, it's so great. Welcome Donna to the live video. Hi Jill, hi Yvonne. Right, Maureen's saying blueberries, strawberries, banana and maple syrup. Whipped double cream is optional. And you know what, Maureen? All those things that you just mentioned there all contain nutrients, so I'll definitely recommend that. How many calories each for these? I think it's working out between 300 and 400 depending on what toppings you have, Donna. That's for 2. That's for 2, by the way. So these are only 200 calories each, which is low for a pancake. Okay, so what I'm doing is, actually, I will just, let me just move that around. So I've got my 200 ml of liquid, and I'm just going to pour that into my smoothie maker. Okay, and then I'm going to make the recipe as normal, which is 2 scoops of the keto chocolate. So 2 scoops of the keto chocolate, adding it to my what normally would be 200 ml of liquid, but as I said, I've substituted some liquid for some eggs. Hi Leslie, welcome to the live video. If you want to add a little bit of extra flavour, I would recommend adding a little bit of vanilla extract. Now, when you buy this, guys, make sure you don't get vanilla flavouring, because vanilla flavouring, although it's very, very cheap, it's artificial and it's synthetic, okay? So what you want is vanilla extract, not flavouring. That's really, really important, especially if you're trying to lose weight and be healthy. Okay, next up, I'm going to put the top on my smoothie maker. Make sure it is on tight. So I've got my 2 eggs in here, my 100 ml of water, and my 2 things of protein. It's not protein powder, it's like protein powder. This is keto powder. If you want to know the difference between protein and keto powder powder is higher in fat, and it's actually got avocado in opposed to protein. Okay, so I've just shaken that up. Now, because it's got the eggs in there, I would normally just drink my shake like that, but because it's got the eggs in there, I want to make sure it's really mixed up. So what I've done, I've got my thing here, my smoothie. Will it actually work if I hold it? Let's hope so. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm literally just going to do a couple of seconds. That's it, okay? So I don't want to mix it up too much, because I don't want too much air in the pancakes. I want it to be nice, you know, a good texture. I don't want it to be too airy. Okay, and again, just have a little mix. So for those of you just joining us, in here I've got 2 eggs, 100 ml of water, and 2 scoops of protein powder, which is keto powder. So then, what I'm going to do is just fry off this in my pan, and I'm going to be using, if you think about chocolate, imagine a little bit of coconut. I just love coconut oil. So what I'm going to do is going to get a level teaspoon of coconut oil, put it in my pan. Should I have pre-warmed that up? Yes, I should have done, but it's live, we'll go with it. I know we like a good chat on a Monday evening. And all I'm going to do is move my ghee away from the fire and just melt that coconut oil in the pan. And I know this is where people say, oh, should you be using fry light? No calories. Just remember, we are focusing on nutrients, guys. And again, things like fry light, things that have got a lot of chemicals and will really slow down your weight loss. So it's really important to spend a few calories on nutrients instead of always focusing on 0 calories. Michelle, I'm worried your plugs are overloaded. Yeah, blame my mum. My mum does that. It's, you know, I can't be held responsible. That is my mum's doing, and it's very overloaded. The fire brigade would not approve of that. You're right, Michelle. In my bedroom, you'd never see anything like that. Okay, right. I will tell my mum though, Michelle, thanks. Hi Tracy, welcome to the live video. So that is my fat heated, and I'm now ready to make my first pancake. I'm going to give it another shake. As I said, this will make 2 medium pancakes, and they're going to be roughly about 200 calories each. So what I'm going to do is pour this mixture. Now don't make it too thick. As many of you know, I'm sure pancake makers out there, it's just, you just can't toss it. If it's too thick, you just cannot toss it. So try and think of a crepe. And what I'm doing is just moving that slightly around. And the thing that you'll notice when I put that in, look, it does look like a nice batter. This is the good thing about using protein powders and keto powders. You do get a really nice texture, and obviously you're not using any grains and you're not using any carb. So it is a great trick and a good way to eat your protein and not necessarily feel like you're eating protein. Welcome, Sue, to our live video. If you're just joining us, we are making some keto pancakes, some low carb pancakes. And I'm using the Slim Fast Rich Chocolate Shake formula. A lot of you were asking where to get this from. I personally bought this from the Superdrug website, but you can buy it in Asda or any retailer. It's always on offer as well, so I think I paid 12 quid, and on Amazon it's also available. Now this is smelling amazing, like so amazing. It's smelling. Now I've got it on quite a high heat because we're live. I'm just going to turn that down slightly. I don't want to burn it. Now I have got enough to make another one just in case we do make a mistake. But I'm not going to make a mistake. For those of you who follow my Instagram stories, you will see that I did make some this morning. So I already had some for breakfast or brunch this morning, and they were really delicious. I definitely need to turn that down. So let me just show you. The top is not quite cooked, but it is steaming a little bit. So I'm just going to make sure the top is cooked, because you don't like to toss it when it's still wet on the top, do we guys? Because you know that's a recipe for disaster. It's just going to be going all over the shop. So let's just... Oh, that's actually looking okay now. Now, I know you want to see me toss, but let me... Because I want to do a perfect one. Let me... Do you mind if I flip it over to make sure it's perfect, and then we'll do a bit of tossing afterwards, okay? So let me flip that over manually. Oh, yes. Great. Look at that. Perfect, guys. This is like the best chocolate pancake ever. That is great. And although I said I didn't want it to fluff up too much, the powder that's in it has naturally made it quite light and fluffy as well. So this is why, again, you don't need to get too much air into it, because naturally the powder has taken the air in there. Oh, lovely. It's almost done. And because it was almost set on the other side, it definitely doesn't need more than a couple of seconds. When you're using protein powder, the fats that you use in your pan as well do get soaked up into the pancake. So just bear in mind, don't use loads of oil because it will get soaked up in there. Now I'm going to leave it for another few seconds because I do want to be crispy. If I had some fresh fruit, I would definitely have loads of fresh strawberries on it right now. I haven't got any fresh strawberries, or I haven't got any fresh fruit in actually. So what I'm using is this summer fruits mixture, and this is blackberries, red currants, raspberries, just a little mix as well. So just a little bit of that, possibly 30-40 calories, that's all I'm going to use. So just a little bit of flavour on top. And most importantly, I think, just to finish off a pancake, is to add a little bit of dusting. So just to add a little bit of flavour. My favourite options are some ground ginger, if you like things a little bit spicy. Nutmeg is also a nice option, but my absolute favourite, and most people's favourite, is just a tiny little sprinkle of cinnamon on top of that fresh fruit, and it will be divine. Okay, so I did promise you I was going to toss, didn't I? So let's just check that it's, oh yeah, or maybe I'll do a little bit more. I'll just turn my heat back up. I'll just turn my heat back up, as I said, because I want it crispy on that edge. Then I'll give you a quick toss, okay? And then we will decorate it and make it look beautiful. For those of you who are making normal pancakes, my mum has got the grandkids tomorrow, and she's chosen this unicorn pink pancake mix. So this is what's available. But again, if you are having normal pancakes, if you've got kids out there, just remember, try and add a little bit of fresh fruit, guys. You know, just a little bit of orange, a little bit of lemon, some nice strawberries. You know, try and add one of your 5 a day to your pancakes, just to keep your health in the right direction. So I'm just cooking that off. Right, guys, I'm going to try to toss. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, full 360 that was. Let's try again. Let's try and toss it over. Yes, there we go. Qualified tosser live on Facebook. And then what we're going to do is, I'm going to do it the other way because that's prettier. So that is my pancake. I'm going to dress it. Now while we're doing the live video, I'm just going to cook my second pancake, just because it's nice to watch the other things cook, isn't it? So again, for those of you who missed the first one, I've got a teaspoon of coconut oil, and I've got that in my hot pan. And then once that oil is nice and hot, hi Andrea, welcome to the live video. Hi Lee. So once you've got your oil nice and hot, I'd recommend turning it down slightly. And this is my eggs, my chocolate powder, and my water. And all I'm going to do is to pour that into the hot pan. Oh yeah. Hear that lovely sizzle? That's the sort of sizzle you want to hear. And what I'm going to do is reduce that heat down to the really low now. So it's important that you've got the hot fat when you first pour it in, but you definitely don't want to have it too hot. And as I said, this is about 200 calories now for this keto pancake. Yes, Christina, it does look tasty. So what I'm going to do to dress it, I've got my frozen fruits, because I haven't got any fresh. If I had fresh, I'd be slicing some lovely strawberries. You'd feel like it was Valentine's Day all over again. And I'd be just adding some fresh strawberries. But I haven't. So we've got frozen fruit. And what I'm going to do is just put a little bit of frozen fruit on the top. The problem when you buy these mixed frozen fruit, the raspberries all kind of fall apart and it just turns into a bit of mush, doesn't it? But actually I think that looks okay. My presentation skills are not too bad. And then what I'm going to do is to add on the top here, oh, ground cinnamon, a brand new packet. I didn't realise that was brand new. Okay, so we're going to open that cinnamon. So here is my chocolate pancake with the frozen fruits. And all I'm going to do, just a tiny little bit, guys. Don't go too crazy because you don't want to be too much taste. And there we go. So that is my just over 200 calories chocolate keto pancake with fresh fruits, cinnamon. Smells amazing. It will taste even better. If you do prefer something a little bit sweeter, I would recommend maybe some of the Sweet Freedom syrup. So this is 13 calories per teaspoon. That will really sweeten it up. This one is the winter spice variety. I've also got the mint one. These are available in Aldi, by the way. And if you do want something more traditional, I don't know whether you've heard of Algave nectar. This again is about 13 calories. It's all basically fruit syrups. And those are really healthy and also vegan. If you want to go for the normal sort of topping, definitely recommend honey or a high quality maple syrup. Obviously try and stay away from golden syrup and all those synthetic sugars, highly processed sugars. Try and go for something more natural. And for those of you who are exotic over there, I'd also maybe add a little bit of desiccated coconut just to give it a little bit of texture, a little bit of flavour. And if you want to be really traditional, obviously you can squeeze over some citrus fruits to give it a nice little flavour. So you can see that my second pancake is cooking along nicely. I'm glad I made them for breakfast this morning because it's just, this video is perfect. You know, a lot of my, especially if you look at last year's pancakes, just disastrous videos, but I'm actually getting quite good at this cooking malarkey. As I said, if, like my mum, you've got the grandkids over tomorrow and you bought some unicorn pancake mix, then enjoy it, have a nice time, but just try and add some fresh fruit. And as I said, try and limit the sugar intake by having some natural sugars or using some Sweet Freedom. And whatever mixture you're making, just adding a little bit of the vanilla extract will really give it some flavour, really bring out the flavour without needing too much sugar. And as I said earlier, just adding some nutmeg, some cinnamon. If you like something spicy, add a little bit of ginger and it will be delicious. So that's it, guys. Thank you for joining me. As always, give us a comment. Does this look divine? Is it worth 200 calories? That's my question for you guys. Give the video a like, give it a share, and if you're watching over on YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're just joining us, you can watch this video again over at my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/Jodie Bunting. And I'll be back tomorrow night at 6:30. We're going live every single night this week, guys. I'm just on it. I've got so many ideas for you guys to help you lose weight. So join me at 6:30 tomorrow, where we'll be doing something. I might be sharing with you tomorrow what steak is best. What steak is best for you? I'll be showing you my favourite steak tomorrow. And yes, Donna, it looks lovely. Cheers. I'm off to eat this now.